I thank you for your swift response to the letters of Secretary General Antonio Guterres and UNRWA's Commissioner General Mr. Felipe Lazzarini, as well as the request of the Arab group and core group of countries of the shared commitments on UNRWA, with the convening of this meeting at a moment of utmost urgency. We thank the Commissioner General for his relentless efforts to uphold the agency's General Assembly mandate in the most challenging, dire of circumstances, and through him to express our admiration to the staff of UNRWA, who at the peril of their own lives are trying to save lives. Mr. President, as we gather here, hundreds of thousands of Palestinians are facing imminent death, besieged, bombed, and starved by Israel, facing a genocide within a genocide to forcibly and permanently remove them from northern Gaza. And the situation in the rest of Gaza remains terrifying, an unprecedented level of inhumanity and destruction unseen in this century. And this open assault against the UN, notably against UNRWA, the backbone of the international humanitarian response in Gaza, and the agencies serving millions of Palestine refugees across the region, is an integral part of Israelis' long-running attempts to liquidate the question of Palestine. It is one more proof of Israelis' genocide in Gaza by attacking both the Palestinian civilian population and all those who try to help it survive. It is part of the assault on Palestine refugees to strip them of their refugee status and deny them their rights. UNRWA's mandate stems from the UN's permanent responsibility towards the question of Palestine. The agency is indispensable and irreplaceable, now more than ever. Its staff are risking their life as we speak to uphold its sacred mandate, a mandate given by this General Assembly for 75 years, with full confidence in the agency's vital mission and the collective responsibility to uphold it until realization of a just solution. UNRWA deserves the international community's full support. Nothing that has happened, no distortions or smears or threats have changed that, nor should they. Mr. President, this genocide will not end by itself. Every state represented here and the UN as a whole have a duty to stop it. Hundreds of thousands of Palestinians are facing imminent death as we speak. Will the international community abandon them and abandon its humanity, or will it act to save them and restore faith in our international law-based order? Mr. President, we are witnessing an unprecedented war in the United Nations. How can Israel lead such an assault against the UN, both within these halls and on the ground, and still call itself a member of these United Nations, sitting in this august hall and exercising the rights associated with membership while breaching all of the obligations that come with it? This attack against the UN is not only a smear campaign, it has real-life consequences. It has led to the killing of UN staff by Israel in numbers never seen in the history of our organization, as well as maiming, detaining and torturing them. It has led to relentless attacks on UN premises, killing and wounding thousands of civilians sheltering under the UN flag. It seeks to disable not only UNRWA, but the UN and the charter it is founded on. For the survival of the Palestinian people in Gaza and the rest of occupied Palestine, including East Jerusalem, for the dignity of millions of Palestine refugees, for avoiding to further undermine regional stability, for respect of our collective obligations under the Charter and under international humanitarian law, we must act collectively and decisively to preserve UNRWA enable it to fulfill its mandate, and defeat any attempts to destroy it. We stand united in this endeavor and appeal for all to act now to protect this agency and the Palestine refugees it is rightly mandated to assist. UNRWA is indispensable. UNRWA should be defended. UNRWA is a great organization, the best story of success of multilateralism. We should shield it, defend it, and protect it, and we will. Thank you, Mr. President.